Hello and welcome back to the channel, people. So today we will be figuring out what is clapping with the golf, because every week there's something wrong. So yesterday I was driving at work. For those of you that don't know what I do, I recently qualified last year and then the pandemic happened. So I'm currently a pizza delivery boy. With this baby, I'll pop my picture in, yeah? Looks cool, right? Anyways, so my battery was drained last night. As you can see, I had the top on top of the car. So the battery was draining. I couldn't understand why, because Alternator is supposed to be charging it. So the battery's on charge inside right now. We're gonna figure out what is happening. Hopefully it's just the regulator. That is the issue in the alternator. So yeah, I'm gonna do a few trial and error checks to find what's happening, and hopefully any of you guys that's experiencing similar issues where your battery is not charging, this will be helpful to you guys as well. So let's get the battery in here, and then I'll tell you guys what trial and error things I'm going to be doing. It's very basic things, but yeah. So the first test I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten up the terminals on the battery, and then once those are tightened up, I'm going to start the car. Once the car is idling, I'm going to leave the negative terminal on and remove the positive, because then the car should be running off the alternator's current that it's producing. If it dies, and we know it is a fault coming from the alternator, if it doesn't die, it means that the alternator is charging. So yeah, it could not be charging enough to charge the battery, but to show that it is charging, it's probably the regulator, but we'll check that out now. Okay, so the negative's on. All we're gonna do is just put the positive on. Could even be those connections. Look how horrible those connections look. Need to refresh those as well. Yeah, those look gross, I know. Fucking golf handles. Sure. It's neutral. Pop the sucker in there. You can see how low the voltage is. So the data showing is not charging. Okay, there it hops up now, but only once it comes to a certain rev. So something is definitely an issue here. I don't know. Okay, but anyway, let's go try. I'll take the positive off and see if it still stays on. It's supposed to stay on. If it doesn't stay on, it means the alternator's not charging. So let's see. It's still on. I don't know. Seems pretty decent to me. I don't know. Everything seems fine now all of a sudden. I don't know what's happening here. Maybe the car just loves the camera. The cameras aren't showing up. I don't know, the voltage seems to be okay now. Should at least be charging by 13 though, but yeah. Maybe it's that the alternator is charging, but it's just very weak. Due to the regulator being worn out, so maybe I'm just going to buy a regulator and just change the regulator. It could be the regulator that's worn out. So let me go get one quickly at the space shop. I'll be back soon. Okay, so we are back home. Voltage is still on 10, so which means the regulator is definitely making a difference, which it's supposed to, because it's out. And when it was in, it was charging on 12, just over 12. So let's see with the new one. I got a new one now at City Motor Spares on Fort Rickhoff. You that know City Motor Spares, you probably know what this mod. But yeah, got a regulator there, so let's pop the sucker in real quick. So yeah guys, this is the new regulator that I got. See there, it says 14 volts. That's what it's supposed to be charging at. It's supposed to be charging at 14 volts. So yeah, we're gonna put this thing in. This thing is worn out as well, like I showed you. I'm just gonna make this into a quick star, or a quick flat actually. I suggest you do this with a bench vise, because I might cut my fingers. But yeah, let's do it. Don't know if you guys can see that shiny bit in there. That is where these brushes need to sit. So it just fits right on there. Okay, so that's all done. Right, the new one's in. Let's go and start this baby up and see how the voltage looks now. Start then. I honestly don't know what to say now. It's at the exact same place, and I replaced the regulator. So I don't know. Just see again. See that it's back on 10. Why doesn't it jump right up? So you see, that's where the voltage is supposed to be. Now this baby's charging right. So all it was the bloody terminals on the positive. So you saw how it looked previously in this video. Yeah, not so well, not so great. So I cut them all off and I put on all new lugs, cut off all the old corroded wiring, fresh lugs, put it back on, and she charged that 12. Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna have to show you guys how to cut off wires and put on new lugs. Pretty simple. Car's charging, battery's charging 100% now, so there you are. So it's just bad connections. But I also just replace the regulators, the cheapest option if you are ever experiencing anything going wrong where as your battery is not charging. Instead of replacing the alternator, first replace your regulator. Anyway, peace out guys. Noch German.